So what's new? People going after Ironmouse once again. Now, again, this has been a situation that, has been a long-standing thing. Ironmouse has always had haters from many different corners of the internet, right? But it seems like things are getting a little bit out of hand again with a recent post that has been blowing up lately from a couple of people. Now, again, it seems like recently there's been a huge surge of music artists getting hacked, or I say hacked, their distribution services end up being like compromised in some way to the point where people can upload music as them, right? And title it whatever they want and do whatever they want. And it seems like potentially this has happened in the case of an Iron Mouse related song, which has been used to kind of, go after and say some horrible stuff about it. This is the original post here saying, Baby No Money Apple Music account has been hacked with a message to Iron Mouse. So you can see here, Baby No Money and Ironmouse, obviously they had a song together, and again it seems like they have uploaded a new song. This is July 27th 2026, and they've named it, hacked by whoever, and saying, and Ironmouse should blank herself ugly blank, which again, that's just crazy. And then obviously they say a bunch more horrible stuff down there, which again is just, it's so unnecessary. I don't know why people I don't know why people do this. I don't know why people bother. But as I said, it feels like this is part of the whole wider kind of rapper hacking thing that's been going on. If you guys haven't seen, it's been happening to literally every big creator out there. For example, like Kanye and what you call Playboy Carti and Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and literally most big rappers and artists have been facing the same thing. Now, what they've been mainly doing for these big rappers and things, they've just been like leaking songs and whatever and just uploading it early, which again, isn't, the craziest of things. But again, of course, with this one, it seems like they're just going after Iron Mouse, which I think is pretty horrible, right? Now, of course, an admin for the Reddit here saying, thank you. We're sending security folk after them. Report the song and appreciate your understanding as we deal with this hate speech. Saying, yep, both fandoms should stand together. I hope you also contacted Baby No Money's legal team as well. And of course, I'm sure there will probably be some kind of action taken by either Iron Mouse or Baby No Money's team. It might be more so Baby No Money's team, just due to the fact of, it's his kind of like music career and right and whatever. But yeah, saying, Jesus, how worthless is your life if this is all you have? Which, yeah, obviously a lot of people have been kind of just commenting how horrible this is. Dude has the power to either get a ton of cash or improve Apple's security system. Chooses to harass disabled people, which again, yeah, I guess, right? That is true. Saying they did the first, they're currently on the run. They did the second. The applications were rejected by Apple several times, despite being qualified for the job. They just won't take him, and I understand. I do not want to be associated with this, such scum as well. Which again, I don't know. I don't know what they're on about, but yeah, saying how could anyone hate Iron Mouse this much to go so far as to write such disgusting, heinous things? I just don't understand. So it's some bullshit. When someone told me that she was Puerto Rican, classically trained to sing with those pipes and the charisma she has, I was sold. I don't watch her streams, but I'll get her shorts. Her laugh is infectious. So yeah, I'll say the video is the one that got me into watching it back in the day. I basically followed the whole OG vshojo lineup before vshojo was a thing, and it all started from that video. Saying hate is like a drug, and far too many people get hopelessly addicted. So basically, the hate is the core of their existence, and the internet makes it difficult to get actual consequences. So they just say whatever vile things that they want because they're jealous of people being successful and having fun. The more popular someone is, the more some people have to try as hard as they can to let everyone know that they hate them because they didn't get enough love as a child and they're furiously jealous, which, yeah, I think is true. And again, I don't know if this attack or this, whatever you want to call it, is targeted towards Iron Mouse per se. Obviously, there is a lot of horrible stuff about Iron Mouse, but I don't know if they're just saying that because it's going to annoy, obviously, like Baby No Money and his fans and whatever. Because again, as I said, a lot of this stuff seems to be directed at the artist. So I don't know if they were planning on going after Iron Mouse, specifically, or if they were just going after Baby No Money and just trying to put some horrible stuff there. to make BBNO money look bad more so. Right. So again, that could also be something that might be discussed, right? Saying, man, this is just sad. Why can't they just leave her be? This was how I was introduced. Sorry, how I was introduced to Ironmouse last year was that wonderful video that Connor did. So Ironmouse is actually my first VTuber, and it just took off from there. The Ironmouse haters are actually so pathetic. The fact that they give themselves a name instead of remaining anonymous screams they want attention. I think I'm tired of this. Sorry, BBNO Money. Both BBNO Money and Ironmouse are great people. Both of active supporters of ONG. I don't know what that is, but they say they both carry the message of tolerance and love. Now, to be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of BBNO Money. If you see my Twitter, I definitely do not like him. But again, I can respect the fact of like, let's not be going after his Apple Music account though, right? Right. I can definitely like separate those two things though. You can dislike someone while not like actively going after them like this, right? Saying both are sorry, they get that kind of hate. We need to scream our love down to the hate. Sorry, drown the hate. So I wonder what their beef is. I hope it's not that Ironmouse passed up their favorite flesh tuber and subs, because that would be sad. And again, I don't know what exactly, you know, they dislike about Ironmouse or whatever, why they're going after her. But again, it is interesting, right? I don't know if it's because, as I said, they're going after BBNO Money more so and just trying to put something like kind of horrible, you know, on the screen, so it kind of makes him look bad. I'm not sure, right? But yeah, people are not happy still. So Mouse just exists, and these people hate her. Out of my respect for my Kamiyoshi, I will bite my tongue. Absolutely disgusting. Said, well, damn. I can't imagine having such a lame life that my main beef would be with a tiny Puerto Rican girl who can barely go outside and spends majority of the time being a screamer instead of something interesting to be an enemy towards. I mean, if you're going to spend this much effort, at least it'd be towards some billionaire or a gang leader, not a VTuber. That's just kind of sad, right? So people would be like, you know, why are you picking on Ironmouse of all people? Why not just go, you know, after someone actually meaningful, right? And like, not saying that Ironmouse isn't meaningful, but you get what I mean, right? Like VTubers and whatever, it's just kind of like, okay, you're just harassing them at that point, right? That's whatever. Like, why not go after like a billionaire or whatever, right? Because they have the money and whatever that will actually kind of benefit things, right? But no, it's like, of course, you know, they just want to go after Ironmouse and whatever. Also, there's a post from Alara as well saying earlier today, apparently BBNO Money's Apple Music was hacked, displaying a horrible message aimed at Ironmouse. The messages included calling her ugly, to unalive, and other heinous things. This is absolutely disgusting. Saying it's just a sad time that people waste their time with just doing this and trying to hurt people. It's just so insane. So imagine putting this much effort into trying to hurt another person. It's beyond pathetic. No matter what anyone thinks of a creator, this kind of targeted harassment is never okay. So yeah, obviously just tons of people kind of just saying it's bad, right? And I mean, I think it is pretty obvious it is bad and it should happen. But it seems like the fake song has been removed, as you see here. So update, the fake song has been removed. It's still showing up for me. You're right, my mistake. But again, I think it is now gone. I think they did now get rid of it. I'm assuming maybe BBNO Money's team got on it, or you know, Ironmouse's team got on it. But again, they usually are working pretty, you know, well to kind of take this stuff down and sort it out, so it doesn't have to stay up any longer than it should do, right? But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those situations. The same things happened once again. Ironmouse catches more hate. But you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, right? It's just a small like song thing over on Apple Music. Again, as you can see, it can be very easily fixed by their team and whatever. So yeah, it's just one of those things. You gotta move on, not really pay you know, give them the attention essentially. And yeah, that's essentially it, right? But yeah, that's about a look off this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.